up, world? We back in here with one more reaction video, ladies and gentlemen. Artist requests. I've had a ton of subscriber requests, but last week, my guy Token hit me up on IG, and he said he enjoys my reactions and wanted me to check out this new track. Unfortunately, I'm a week late. I've been working hella hours taking care of the wife and children. I just got back in town. It's 5 a.m. We about to knock it out. So if you enjoy what you're hearing in this video, share it far and wide. As I love to say, we are simply spirits encased in human flesh trying to figure out this thing called life. Shout out my dog Token. Let's get it.
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more, I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What am I waiting for?
My grandma said I wanna visit you to get that LA view, but I might die before I ever get the chance to. I found a subject I could change to avoid the awkwardness and realizing the painful truth. But I wish I gave her honesty. I know losing memories is frustrating beyond belief, and every day there's a new body part to let a doctor see. But all that aside, how do you say that so casually? What does death mean to you? All your friends dying, does it bring stress to you? Do you think about it? Like, will it hurt at all? When will my whole life be compressed into a phone call? Like, yeah, she's gone. I wanna make her last years be a gift from God, but it's a losing game, cause I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late.
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more, I'm no longer yours.
Hey, death affects us all. However, it's something that every single human living right now will have to experience. When I was 18 years old, my first son passed at birth. Rest in peace, Jay Sean. And when I was 22 years old, my second son passed at 4.5 months from sudden infant death syndrome. And then when I was 25, hold on real quick. Had to bring my Dukes into the video, right? And then when I was 25, my mom passed away. I never had a good relationship with my grandmother as Token did, but man, I was dummy close to my mom. But I can say when she passed away, it was just me in the mirror, and I became a man that I never knew I could be, right? So to anybody who happens to be watching this video dealing with any trials, tribulations, hardships, adversity, whatever it is, man, fall down 7 times, dust yourself off, and stand up 8. Keep going. It gets better with time. I promise. I love you all.
Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What am I waiting for?
I used to have reoccurring dreams about death, so ever since you brought it up, I've been sleeping less. I know what you gon' say, I'm too young to be going through it, but can I ask you some questions as the closest one to it? You so open about it, so I'm curious. Do you think an afterlife will be luxurious? Do you think it'll treat you as good as Jersey did? Do you think you'll see your husband? I'm just trying to picture what it's like to be you. 3 kids, 5 grand.
Hey, that's crazy, right? Because so many people talk about death in the afterlife, and I would love to see my mom. Where the hell are you at? Why did you leave me here? Why didn't you tell me you was about to go? Are my sons up there? Just so many questions, man. And I think we all have these ideas, these thoughts, these worries, and hopefully one day we'll get our answers met. But until then, man, get you a journal. Don't let your negative thoughts and negative feelings just sit inside of you. That creates disease. Neville Goddard talks about that, and feeling is the secret, right? I got me a journal. I had knee surgery like December 22nd. I started going to the gym January 4th, 2018. Keep going, baby. All things get better with time. Your current situation is not your final destination.
I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What am I waiting for?
I used to have reoccurring dreams about death, so ever since you brought it up, I've been sleeping less. I know what you gon' say, I'm too young to be going through it, but can I ask you some questions as the closest one to it? You so open about it, so I'm curious. Do you think an afterlife will be luxurious? Do you think it'll treat you as good as Jersey did? Do you think you'll see your husband? I'm just trying to picture what it's like to be you. 3 kids, 5 grandchildren, all come from you. Maybe because of us, your life has a different meaning and a view, and you're happy to live, but you don't have to. I just can't relate. My life is everything and I'm trying to make it great, but it's a losing game, cause I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late.
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more, I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What am I waiting for?
I just had to pause it real quick watching these cute little kids dance around in the video, and it's crazy how we all start off as children and then we get caught up in the manipulation and propaganda of the world. See, all these little babies is cute, but then when that little black boy hits 16, the police gonna kill him. When that little white boy hits 16, all of a sudden he's a white supremacist and he's an evil racist monster. And to show you how fake all these things is, my oldest son, right? Well, not my oldest, my oldest son with my wife is 7. He has no idea that his dad is black and his mom is white. He's just a kid having a human experience. If you talk about black and white, he thinks of crayons. And the minute he grows up, he's going to get caught up in all this false division of the world. We all are just people. And the best things in life are free. Being able to dance as a kid, to love your grandma, to love your grandfather, to smile, to laugh. If you didn't come from a strong family, do everything in your power to make sure a strong family comes from you. Because though my sons and my children's grandmother is white, she is the greatest grandmother that I could ever ask for my children to have. So whoever happens to be watching this video, don't get caught up in the propaganda of the world. We're all aligned in spirit. Romans 12:2.
On our phone call, you tensed up when you mentioned death. It still bothered me cause I want you to be content. It was the middle of the night, I guess that's when most happen. Did you find contentment or not even know what happened? The questions I don't have any answers to upset me, until I realize they're not meant to be. Maybe that's what's beautiful about the rollout. Grandma Tuesday, I'ma be crying my soul out. My birthday's coming up and even if you lived past it, I still change the subject every time you hinted at it. Cause I'm not even supposed to know till I'm supposed to know. And until I'm supposed to know, I'll be hoping I don't. I'll be hoping I don't. I wish I did more for you, but I know it's a losing game. I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late.
What is the purpose of this? The purpose is to say, I don't give a... Can you say it one more time? I'm gonna slap you. I mean, your mother distraught. So the character is...
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more, I'm no longer your...
Hey, one thing I just want to say, man. If you did not come from a strong family, do everything in your power to make sure a strong family comes to you. You can have $1, lose it, hit the lottery, now you're a millionaire. You can have one car, total it out, buy a dealership, and now you got 100. You can have one house that burned down, and now you're in real estate and you own 50 apartment buildings. But you cannot replace your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, your best friends that you play fantasy football with, man. Truly, the best things in life are free. And once you understand that, you will understand that we all are living in abundance. We all are rich. We just a little short of money sometimes.
Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more, I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What are you waiting for?
Dude. Hey. Like I said, shout out to my dog Token for hitting me up. When my mom passed away, I changed in every way possible. When she was alive, I had a mouthful of gold teeth, 22-inch rims on the car, sleeping with every woman, moving, doing nothing but destroying myself. But losing my mother, man, it made me really embrace that this thing called life is real. I seen a quote that says we all have 2 lives, and the second one begins when you realize you only have one. And your art will outlive you. If Token left Earth today, we still got all his music to vibe out to, right? We still can go watch Kobe score 81. We can still go listen to Nip, Elvis, Dolph, XXXTentacion, and you name it. So I got to thinking, what legacy do I want to leave behind for my children? Do I want them to just think, oh, my daddy was just some dude who slept with a bunch of women? So every day I get up early, I eat the frog first, as Brian Tracy say, to set the example for my children. A question I ask myself often, and wherever you are in this world, I want you to think about this. Would you be comfortable with your actions today becoming your children's habits tomorrow? If you don't have children, what about your nieces or your nephews or your best friends? Would you be comfortable with your actions today becoming their habits tomorrow? And if not, you got the power to change, to set a good example. And if hurt people can hurt people, I really believe heal people can heal people. So we got to embrace that light and step out. Because when you lose somebody close to you, that's when you see who you really are. And me losing my mama, light's on, it's time to shine. I know she raised me better than some sexual deviant. However, I can be completely honest about my mom, right? Because we live in a society where the black mama is God and she don't do no wrong. My mama was a liar, a cheater, a manipulator, a scammer, a con artist. And that's probably why she left life at the age of 45. Because when you're doing a bunch of dirt, a bunch of sin, it spin the bin and it pull back up to your front door. And I'm conscious of that now. So I had to change my ways. When I had 4 or 5 women calling my phone at 2, 3 a.m., popping up at my house, keying my car, I can't just say they crazy. That's me laying that pipe on them. But when I stopped mixing my energy with things that don't align with my higher self, life took off like never ever before. And you watching this video, it's the same for you. You may not be token. You ain't your boy Johnny, but you know what you love to do. You know what's important to you. Singing, dancing, rapping, frying chicken, baking cookies, whatever it is, give your art to the world. Because one day you will leave this thing called life. And where you will go, I don't know. But while you're here, I encourage you to make the best of it. I love you all. We outie. Thank you for supporting my channel. And wherever you are, shine your light, shine your light, shine your light. We gone.